Alright, YouTube, it is the Bat Nerd, and I am back with another Super Saturday for you. So, earlier this week, I reviewed Hellboy and Hellboy 2, The Golden Army, and yes, I thought now, why don't I review the new 2019 Hellboy? So here it is, Hellboy 2019, directed by Neil Marshall, starring, James Arbor. Oh, shit. Sorry, I'm charging this as I film. Mila Jovovich, Ian McShane, Sasha Lane, Daniel Day Kim, Thomas and Eben Church, and Stephen Graham. So this is a 2019 reboot of the Dark Horse comic books, and in this, an evil sorceress named Nimu, or the Blood Queen, is being resurrected after being cut into pieces and scattered across England. Do excuse me. And basically King Arthur, manages to keep her hidden for about 1,500 years, till some man-bear pig, played by Stephen Graham, gets pieces of her and puts her back together, and do excuse me, Hellboy is the only one who can stop her with the power of Excalibur, and along the way he gets help from his friends and the Professor, played by Ian McShane. So let's get on to my likes and dislikes about this one. First of all, the likes. I liked David Border in this. Why am I saying James Border? It's David Border as Hellboy. He was laid back, he was funny, he was cool, he was badass, and like the other two, I loved the cheesy one-liners, and he's funny and comical. And I knew him as the sheriff from Stranger Things. I also thought Ian McShane was a great support in this as the Professor, a lot more active than John Hurt was, and was kind of cool. Do excuse my throat, I've got such a sore throat today for doing this voice. And it's dry. I should have got a glass of water or something whilst doing this. I also liked Mila Jovovich in this as the Blood Queen. She is still hot to this day. I don't know what her secret is, maintaining her beauty, but it pays off for her. Let me just look for a second, see how old she is. Wow, she's like 43 and looks good. Yeah, I liked her character as the villainess lady of the lake from the stories of King Arthur. I also liked Sasha Lane as Alice Morgan, Moan, or whatever. I am not going to try and get your name right. I liked her character. She was beautiful and, well, she was attractive. I'll give her that. But, yeah, she was attractive. And, yeah, I'm thinking, was she meant to be like the new Selma Blair of the movie? I mean, she didn't have a romantic thing with Hellboy. But yeah, she was great in this, and we also got Daniel Day Kim as, excuse me, let me look, oh god, where is he now? Yeah, Daniel Day Kim as Ben, Demeo or something. You know, he's like a were-leopard in this. I liked his character, and I liked how his cheetah form, his leopard form in this. He was a good support in this too, like a good sidekick to Hellboy. A lot of this movie was quite fun, and I thought the cinematography and the effects were brilliant in this. I also like the soundtrack to this movie as well, and the little cameos from Gary Oldman's sister as the chip shop lady. She was great in this too, and yeah, she is Gary Oldman's sister. Or as British people may know her as Big Mo Slater in British soap EastEnders. Yeah, I like the effects to this and the soundtrack and the dark atmosphere. And I like the humor, too, that was added into this. There were a lot of laughable parts in there that were funny. We even got Stephen Graham as some kind of man-bear-pig called Douglas. He was a funny demon-like pig character in this. I like to just call him a man-bear-pig. Super ethereal. Yeah, he was a funny, henchman villain in this. And this as well upped the violence and the swearing, because this wasn't rated PG-13 like the other two movies. This was rated R, so there is a lot of swearing and violence in there, and I love that too. It's just like the comics with the swearing and stuff. Yeah, I thought the story to this was great. We get a little backstory in there too, in some flashbacks. Dislikes. I can't think of anything to dislike about this movie. I very much enjoyed it, and I do recommend it. It's a fun watch. Is it better than the Ron Perlman movies? Let's say it is a lot better than The Golden Army. I wasn't won over by that, The Golden Army, but yeah, this take on Hellboy was a fun take, and I enjoyed it. There is a mid-credits scene, so there's something to stick around for then. And there is a post-credits scene. There's a mid and a post-credits scene that you can watch, so be sure to stick around for those. I guess there was one scene I wasn't too keen on that I thought wasn't necessary for the movie, which was Baba Yaga. I mean, what was her part in this? She got me interested in the post-credits scene because it hinted the next Hellboy baddie. That's if they do make a sequel. I'm not saying they are going to, but let's just see how this one plays out first, because, post and mid-credit scenes don't always guarantee a sequel. So, we'll have to wait and see if a sequel will come about of this. I hope they do a sequel, because this was a good movie and enjoyable. And, yeah, I'll be very shocked and surprised if people crap on this movie. But, yeah, I think they rebooted it to get it right, because the two Guillermo del Toro movies, I mean, the first one was good, the second one not so good, and that was like a trilogy that never got completed. And if they're gonna do a trilogy of this one, let's hope they get all 3 movies at least made, but, for now, it's just Hellboy, and I love this movie, and it was fun. I recommend it. It's about 2 hours long, but it doesn't feel like that, because I was having that much fun with it. So, my final thoughts and ratings. Hellboy was shot great. I thought David Hare did a great job playing David Harbour played the character great. Did a great job playing him. So, yeah, with all that being said, I'm going to give Hellboy, the 2019 reboot, you know what? I'm going to give this 4 Batarangs out of 5. 4 Batarangs out of 5 for Hellboy, the reboot. I loved it, so yeah, that's my choice, and I made it. So, have you seen this new Hellboy reboot? I wanted to keep this spoiler-free as possible, so for those who have not seen it, please don't go posting any spoilers in the comments. Is there anything worth spoiling in this movie? Well, let's just say there are some good things in there that I don't feel like I want to discuss. I mean, there's... Yeah, it's just a great movie. Go see it for yourself. So, yeah, if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Share with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And to hit that notification bell and to share with your friends. Be sure to... subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and hit the notification bell. I am the Bat Nerd. This has been Super Saturday movie review on Hellboy. Now I'm gonna rest my voice because it is making me cough. And why I do it? Because this is all a secret alias inspired by Christian Bale putting on his Batman voice. Yeah, okay, so yeah, that's it for this one. So, till next time, Bat Nerd out.